Y'all get in here. It's very rare that I have to actually give you a vaccine or an antidote for what's about to be dispelled upon you through the propaganda outlet of CNN. Even what I'm about to show you is a bit extreme, because what they are now touting as new data on the economic realities obscures 75% of the actual poll, and they're couching the entire thing as a doom and gloom chicken little sky is falling. Y'all, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and send this stuff out. Because at this point, you might as well call me a doctor, because I'm inoculating you from the propaganda. This is wild. And this is bad even for CNN. And I like Harry. Harry Enton over there at CNN, I do like him. He usually puts in a little bit of a mix, and some of the stuff that's a little propagandistic is sometimes couched in a way that might make sense. This one, Harry, we're watching you, and right now you guys are about to get your inoculation. Okay, watch this. Before I show you the clip, again, guys, please spread this stuff out. Join us in dispelling this propaganda. We're saving the country together by defeating the lies that are put on you like this. Okay, this is a big one. I'm going to show you some data up front. This is going to genuinely be treated as a vaccine, all right? This is just a simple movement of the economic perception, because we're about to show a clip of CNN saying that everything is over. Here is the share of Americans who say they're better off than 4 years ago, and it has climbed dramatically. 2024, minus 21, 2025, minus 9, and now plus 4. Okay, that's an important thing to go through as we just muddle through this CNN clip, which is meant to propagandize you. And this part, we're going to come back to it in detail, but I want to show you the red highlight right here. This is the Gallup poll inflation that Harry Enton's about to reference, okay? You see that red part? Unemployment. +3 on the perception that unemployment is going to go up to 50%, and -5 on going down. So it's 50 to 32%. I want you to pay attention to these 3 yellow lines that are highlighted. We're going to come back to it. Harry Enton is about to make an entire attempt to frame Donald Trump's perception on the economy and your reality and experience based off of 25% of a polling data. Watch this. Here we go. Take it away, Harry. I'm disappointed, by the way, Harry. I have a feeling you watch, but I expect better.
Donald Trump took a beautiful swan and turned it into an ugly duckling as far as the American people are concerned. Because these numbers, as John and I were discussing just before this segment, absolutely crazy in how the American people have totally turned on Donald Trump. Take a look here. Trump's net approval rating on jobs and employment. In January 2025, look at that. Overall, +9 points. Hey, that's pretty good. But down he goes, -13 points overall. But you think that's nuts? Take a look at the independents. They go from +7 way down off the screen to -30 points. That's a 37-point drop in the net approval for Donald Trump among independents on the issue of jobs and employment.
Again, with independents just consistently, we're seeing these staggering changes over just a year, a pretty quick period of time.
Just 1 year of time.
All right, this next chart is actually the one that really
We're just going to keep rolling.
blew my mind. It's about people's views of the job market in general over a similar period of time.
Yeah, okay, if you think these numbers are crazy, this next one, these are bonkers. Okay, what are we talking about here? Americans rate the job market as bad or good. February 2025, equal shares. Say fair or say bad or good. 42. Look at this now. Over just a year's time, now the clear majority, 52%, up like a rocket, rated as bad compared to just 33% down in the basement who rated as good. So what we've seen is Americans rating the job market. It was an even split a year ago, and now the clear majority by a 19-point margin rated as bad rather than good, and that goes a long way to explain why Donald Trump's numbers on jobs and unemployment have fallen to the floor.
Just to be clear,
Okay, this is the whole point. Remember, this is why I inoculated you ahead of schedule. Because if you only watch this CNN clip, what it's referring to and pointing to the idea is that every single individual, particularly the independents, are unhappy with the entire population, with the entire outcome of the economy, the direction it's going, everything of that nature. Meanwhile, everything seems to be getting better in other polling. And then on this one, you've got a lot of other things going on, like economic growth up +11%, stock market up +21%, and inflation going down. The perception that inflation will go down has gone up 62%. Not inflation, the perception it will go down, it get better, has gone down. So, does it seem like we're getting a bit of an incomplete picture here? Because again, usually Harry Enton does some pretty good stuff, and there's little hints and nods to the leftist bias that's seen in there. But this one's next level. Let's go back. I'm going to show you some more stuff because again, remember those inoculations I just showed you? I'm here for you. I'm doing this for your health. Watch this.
This is Donald Trump's presidency. During Donald Trump's presidency, these views have changed a lot. What are people's views in general of the jobs market?
Okay, so we're looking at the current state of the jobs market. What about going down the line, right? Views towards the future. Okay, the jobs outlook. Expect unemployment in the next 6 months to go up or go down. Well, back in January 2025, right when the Donald Trump presidency was about to begin, 38. But look at this. Views towards the future. 50% now expect unemployment to go up in the next 6 months. That is the highest saying that they expect unemployment to go up since the Great Recession. No wonder why Donald Trump's approval rating on jobs and employment have fallen through the floor.
And this is interesting because this is people's feelings. It's not the jobs data. People vote on their feelings.
Correct.
And if they feel like it's going to get worse, that could impact how they vote.
Isn't that interesting? And this, guys, again, if you're new to this and you're not familiar with how they do this, he just said very important buzzwords that are meant to trigger something in your psyche. Since the Great Recession. Yeah, what he's referencing is since April of 2020. You're talking about 2007. You're talking about all these different terms because it's perception, it's feelings. This is not reality, this is feelings, okay? Great Recession means be scared. Oh my God, we're gonna crash. Have you seen the recession numbers on the exact same betting markets? The odds of a recession this year is 21%, and it's falling like a rock. But that doesn't mean you can't invoke the fears of a great recession, and you can't invoke the ideas that this is people's feelings, not facts, as the guy said. It's feelings. And also, I want to draw your attention to this because this is really important stuff. He didn't say a word about economic growth because this is the exact same numbers. You see that? Employment go up, +3 is 50%, go down 32% is -5. That exact same number in reference is what where'd he go? Is what he just referenced right there. But it's amazing how those other things like economic growth being up 11% in the whole feelings thing, stock market plus 21% going up in the feelings thing, and inflation is going down in the feelings thing. Isn't that interesting how only 25% of that data that's cherry-picked really paints a different picture when you have the 100% right here and you go, oh, well, that seems a little bit different of a perception, doesn't it? Y'all, this is the whole point. This is why I do what I do. The odds of the recession in the same markets that they're talking about, in the same betting markets for Kalshi, they are going down. They're at 21%. You've got the economic perception of Americans now at +4 from a year ago or a year and a half ago was -21. That's a 25-point swing in the positive direction. But that somehow didn't make the segment. What made the segment was 25% of an entire swath of data meant to disparage you and throw words out there like Great Recession and scary and oh my God. But remember, it's just feelings. This is literally why I have a job. And I hope you enjoyed this content. I hope you enjoy it. You share it out. You send it. You hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. Guys, we are under immense propaganda right now, and I am trying to slay this giant step by step, and every bit you do helps with that mission. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you on the next one.